And there's a look to the east along Montgomery Avenue towards Yonge Street. And hey there, it is Monday, November 11th. The time is 2:06 p.m. and the temperature is around 12 degrees Celsius. And I need to return a vehicle that has been lent to me by the great folks at Rome Auto. So for this one, I'll be hopping in the car and driving in a mostly southwest direction from here in Midtown Toronto down to just north of, or rather just south of, Kipling and Bloor Street. I'll take a combination of some side streets and major roads. I picked up this car on Friday and took it to Niagara Falls. There it is, the Honda CR-V hybrid. And I'll put a link to Rome Auto down in the description. Again, they're Ontario's leading auto subscription company. They offer mostly monthly rentals that are perfect for business professionals and people who need vehicles short term. And they offer perks like fully comprehensive insurance. And they've got a really nice fleet of vehicles. And I need to mount my camera. That usually takes me a few minutes. And as you can see, there's some rain that's accumulated on the windshield. I just parked here about 5 minutes ago. I didn't want to start the video from directly in front of where I lived, and we got rained on a little bit in that time. Anyways, I'm going to set this up and we'll get rolling in a few minutes, hopefully. Well, that took me a few minutes to get things set up, but I think we're ready to rock here. I've got the sunroof open a little bit just to let some ambient noise into the car. Hear a lot of sirens going off in the distance. She's having a conversation on speakerphone. So I could take Eglinton Avenue west of here, but usually that's a bit of a gong show. So I'll cut across Roselawn and maybe we'll take that to Marley. Then I'll head down to Eglinton. Then I'll head over to Scarlett. I also need to get some gas and top this thing off. And just on the left there is Eglinton Park. Maybe it'll be better if I put the windows down a bit instead of using the sunroof. Google Maps told me if I took Highway 401 over to the 427, this would only take about 35 minutes or so. But a lot of my recent driving videos have been on highways. just gonna miss the light cycle here at Avenue Road. It just mirrors the camera pointed a little to the left. Did that reset it? I don't know. So this is going to take us over towards Forest Hill North, a rather affluent neighborhood. You can hear my shoe squeaking on the pedals as it's a bit wet outside. I brought some of that in here. This is like the stop sign Olympics. But it's better than slowly crawling along Eglinton, which between where we started and Allen Road gets quite slow. I don't think the car behind me is a fan of how I'm driving there right on my tail and rolling through every stop sign right along with me. I wish I had a rear view camera. There's a big cemetery on the left. And this is a maximum 30 street we're on. Maybe I can dry my shoe off on the floor mat. Chaplin Crescent. Hey, the idiot behind me is finally turning. So this should be Bathurst Street. There's a lot of really nice homes in this area. But I'll head down to Eglinton and we'll make it through the little Jamaica neighborhood. Bit of a traffic circle here. And interestingly, it is now Elmridge Drive I am on, not Roselawn. But I think it becomes Roselawn again. It's weird having to signal back onto the same road you were just on. And we're about to go over the Allen and the subway corridor. I feel like we've hit a record number of stop signs. This is Newgate Road. Hey look, bicycle sharrows appearing out of nowhere. Eglinton Station, or Eglinton West Station, is just to the south of here, which is to the left. And now we're on Roselawn Avenue again. That's how I just said Roselawn Avenue begins. Well, let's go left here at Marley. There you go. And I still have way over half a tank. I've ridden in this thing up to Niagara Falls and back. I ran some errands yesterday. The York Beltline Trail I just passed. Maximum limit 40. Here we go, Eglinton Avenue West. Oh, they have an advanced green turning left, good. And welcome to Little Jamaica, where Randy's Patties has reopened apparently. Coming up just on the left. Which I don't think you'll be able to see on this particular video, but there it is, Randy's Jamaican Patties since 1979. Oh, the storefront is still closed. The sign is up. Or they just have their windows covered. I can't tell if it's open. And you can see Eglinton is effectively one lane here because street parking is allowed. It is beyond stupid that street parking is allowed on major streets like this. it's very much the case with Bloor Street. Everyone who doesn't actually live in Toronto is complaining about the bike lanes on Bloor Street, not realizing when the bike lanes weren't there, it was one lane of traffic anyways because of all the street parking through much of it. Not only that, but the bike lanes improved congestion. Hey, Dougie needs a scapegoat for the fact that his province can't build transit effectively. The crosstown should be open, which absolutely ravaged this neighborhood. It's been under construction since 2011. It was supposed to open years ago, and it's still not open. There's Fairbanks Station on the left, and another entrance to it just on the right here at Dufferin Street. That driver in front of me wanted to go in the right lane, and they saw the car was turning left. So I'm planning on doing a walking video, maybe even a live stream when I get to Etobicoke. We'll have to see. This car's still got its signal on. So it should be mostly major roads till I get to Rome, which is located right around the corner from Kipling Station. But the video I'm planning on doing will take me by foot over to Islington. I think we've been on the road for about 15 minutes. We're probably a good 20 minutes away. Maybe a little more than that. That's probably the best time of day, or at least of the work day. Are you trying to go anywhere in the streets? Street is Caledonia. There'll be another unopened crosstown station coming up. Eventually, there should be bike lanes along Eglinton here. Some will appear further to the west. That's very much a disconnected network along Eglinton at the moment. Street parking on the right is pretty much why you want to just keep left all the way through here. There's another crosstown station, Keelsdale, which takes its name from the neighborhood. I kind of don't like that Metrolinx decided their naming convention for the crosstown would be neighborhood names. I think they should have stuck to the street and intersection name convention the TTC used prior to this. This bus, oh, it's got its four ways on. Wanted to see if it was trying to move left. And hey, look, a bike lane appears for half a block. And sometimes you'll see crosstown vehicles in testing here. I think this is the only place on the west side of the line where they come above ground. Right alongside Black Creek Drive. I think this is Weston GO Station, just to the left of here. And it's the neighborhood of Weston. Done a few videos through here, or rather Mount Dennis to be more specific. Apparently, work is underway to extend the not even yet opened crosstown west. to go over the Humber River. Oh, this is Jane Street, so Scarlett should be coming up. I didn't really check a map before I did this, other than to see how long Google says it would take. Could go left down Jane. A bike lane. I think it's actually a multi-use trail, which I think are inherently stupid. Bikes should be separate from pedestrian traffic, but there is a trail on the left you can ride on that's bi-directional. This is the Humber River, actually. And this must be Scarlett Road, where I want to turn left. Can't see any signs indicating as such, but this feels a bit right. Yeah, there's no signs at all marking this intersection. Oh, I'm going to go left here no matter what. But how the hell would someone without a navigation system figure this out if they weren't familiar with the area? There should be a giant sign on top of the intersection saying Scarlett, or whatever name this street is. I think I can see a little street sign kind of peeking behind those trees on the right where the bus sign or a bus stop is. Hopefully there's a nice long advanced left turn here. Probably won't be long enough for us to get through on the first go. No advanced green? Was I not paying attention? We might be here a while, folks. Enjoy the ASMR vibes from the Honda CR-V turn signal. It's a Dodge Caravan in front of me. You don't see minivans so much these days. They kind of fell out of flavor with the advent of smaller SUVs and crossovers. But really, they're so much more practical than SUVs. They don't look as cool. Okay, so it was like a blink of an advanced screen. Probably would have been quicker to go straight and find a place to make a legal U-turn, or just find another way to turn around, come back, and turn right. All right, let's see how many cars can clear the intersection here, turning left. 1, 2, just 2. All right, we should be able to make the next advanced. This is where the Humber Trail passes through, but you do have to come up and cross at street level. Just plug the battery into the camera. There we go, advanced screen. Can we make it? Barely. Oh, the car behind me is following me through. It's like a big conga line. And I think Scarlett ends at Dundas Street West. And then I'll make a right onto Dundas. Probably could have pulled in there and got gas. Scarlett Mills Park on the right. Nice protected bike lane on the right as well. This is not a part of the city I think we've seen on this channel before. I think this Crown taxi in front of us needs a new license plate. BXEF632, you can barely read it. Nice big golf course on the right. I don't know if that's Scarlett Woods or not. Edinburgh Court on the left. Excessive horn blowing permitted. Not permitted. right. Dundas westbound right, St. Clair eastbound go left. Wait for a gap. Don't turn any pedestrians into pancakes. So this is that odd part of Dundas that is north of Bloor Street. For the most part, Dundas and Bloor run parallel to one another, but from Etobicoke over to the junction, from about Kipling to the junction neighborhood, Dundas is north of Bloor, and the reason for that is Dundas is just a collection of smaller streets that's been stitched together and given a common name. Park and Arena. I think this is, oh, this is the Humber River again. I was about to say, I think this is the Mimico Creek, but it shows what I know. Islington Village is straight ahead, but we're going to go left when I get to Islington Avenue. Is Royal York Road. We could take that as well. Should be very affluent Kingsway neighborhood, mostly to the south of here. Wimbledon Road. Okay, Islington should be coming up within a few blocks. As we are west of the Humber, we are well into the former borough of Etobicoke. All right, it should be right here that we go left. Some of these cars getting an early jump. Getting in the left lane. So straight ahead is Islington Village, the village of murals, it's been dubbed. I end up doing a live stream after this, I think. We'll go for a stroll through there. there's another gas station I could have gone to. But I think there's one just south of Rome Auto on Kipling. I think it's an Esso. I remember seeing that when I picked this car up. See how long this advanced green holds. I see a little window here in this car in front of us. Should be able to clear in a moment. Now it's south on Islington. This used to be the terminal subway station for Line 2. I think it opened in 1968, and then 12 years later, Kipling opened just west of here, and that's been the terminal station ever since. There were chances to extend it further west. But Mississauga's then mayor, Hazel McCallion, I think, was super opposed to it. She really held transit back decades in that city. Avenue. Burger Legend introduces new grilled steak sandwiches. This is Norseman. Just realized in that walking video I planned, I'm going to be covering part of Islington here. Oh well. There's a Second Cup with a drive-through. Don't see too many Second Cups anymore, let alone ones with drive-throughs. We've got a 110A and 110C bus right in front of us. There's actually cars in the drive-thru for Second Cup. Plaza on the right and no frills. Value Village. Titan Road, next to a place called Beer Town. A 7-Eleven gas bar. Could probably go there. Alright, I think I want to go right here. Or do I want to go to 7-Eleven gas bar? Yeah, I do. Why not? Alright, I'll be back in a jiffy. Hopefully I'll remember to cut this part out of the video. Well, that was screwed up. It wouldn't take my credit card. It said transaction canceled. I don't really feel like trying another machine or putting that on my debit, but I tried it twice. So we're just gonna go to Esso. Sorry, 7-Eleven, I tried to give you business and money. Now to find out if it's my credit card that's fucked up or if it's that machine there. It makes you pre-authorize your card before you fill up. This looks like a fantastic street for people to walk along. How's this for pedestrian hostile design? These students, people working in these facilities. Whoa, why not wait till I pass before you start your turn, buddy? Hey, there's a Burrito Boys on the left. Very interesting street, this Jutland. There's another gas station just on the left there. There's Esso. Nobody here. All right, I said this before, but I should be back in a jiffy. Mission accomplished. That was only 33 bucks. Screw you, 7-Eleven. All right, hopefully I don't miss this place. It is just to the right of here. This car going right. Those towers just up ahead are around Kipling Station. All right, I think it might be the next intersection. Or the next one. I think this is it. Yeah, that's it right there. Not sure where I'm going to put this thing. Let's maybe... see if we can find a place to stash it. Or at least we'll just block their I don't want to block the sidewalk, but we'll just kind of wedge it in here. They can move it. I don't want to put it over the sidewalk. We're just going to leave it here. And I'm going to wrap this one up. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do on YouTube, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I can't get this camera to spin around, and I think I'm upside down right now. There's also going to be a link to Rome.auto in the description if you want to check out this awesome car company. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.